Ready. Let's do it.
All right, always interesting to see the early portions of an Israel Adesanya fight. You know how electric a striker this is. You know how proud New Zealand is to have him as a Kiwi in the UFC. But a lot of fighters are going to try to take him down and punish him on the ground. Not a lot of fighters are going to accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Oh, landed some big shots, too. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty. Oh!
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
These boys are going at it.
Oh, huge left. Throwing that jab. Oh!
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
All right, so now
Hurt him again. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. This is such a crazy fight.
under 3 minutes to go in round one. And already you're seeing an amazing versatility, a different array of strikes out of the city kickboxing rep Israel Adesanya, throwing a lot of different weapons his opponent's way here tonight.
Caught the kick.
Oh, big elbow. Body shot now, but it's turned back by Adesanya. Clipped him with the right hand there.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Man, these guys have some chins on them.
Massive flying knee.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Machida gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top.
20 seconds left. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh, interesting there as he just decides to let him back up. Oh, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it. Saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long.
You got knocked down that round, but you're here to tell the tale. I want you to get back up off this stool.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
Big shot to the head.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse. Nice jab by Izzy. Big shot.
Maybe the seminal blow we see.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive shot.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yeah.
All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue for the athlete. They want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
Round two is underway. Oh, lands another shot to the body. Beautiful. Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you can hit a shot like that, to stay standing shows
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Well, shades of Anthony Showtime Pettis against Tony Ferguson, just masked in blood. This is not looking good.
Yeah, it was like all Ferguson fighters, right? He would just destroy people, and that's exactly what he looks like right now. He looks like he has been on the receiving end of all the elbows thrown by Tony Ferguson. His cut is really bad.
Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit, but this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Israel Adesanya is able to protect the eye there with that blow. Shot there on the inside. He's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. That was the key.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. You got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight. Very clean, beautiful right hand. Finish here.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. How good was that? Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Adesanya's eye is in real trouble, folks. That does not... All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here we go, 5 minutes remain in the fight. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped a quarter in the middle of the octagon, and they said, let's go.
Best strikers thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut range.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Back and forth we go. Adesanya's a bloody mess. Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Back to his feet. Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see. Oh, yeah! Oh, nice level change.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
Big ground and pound.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
All right, feet on the hips here. Adesanya gets back in. Final 30 seconds of this third round. Herb Dean calls for the stand up there. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.